Can you hear me?
Yep.
I think I need another earphone because I'm hearing this tapping noise in my ear. Are you hearing that?
No.
Okay. We're not recording on. Oh,
We definitely are.
hey girl. Hey. How you
I'm
doing?
good.
How was your weekend?
On Friday, I got back from my work trip in Connecticut, and then on Saturday, my daughter spent all my money, and then Sunday, I cried about all the money that I no longer have. How was your weekend?
Oh, yikes surrounding. I actually didn't do anything this weekend. Just was doing some shirt orders and shit. Some boring shit. That's about it.
Making money.
But making money that I need for sure. Listeners, we got one of our favorite listeners and a good friends
All right.
on this nice episode, Mr. Duncan. You heard about him?
It's
He's
me,
back.
Duncan Pincushion.
So how was your weekend?
Slim, did y'all see my IG story? So
No, I don't remember.
Hey, look, this dude. So I had some people come in town. You know, some friends. We play hosting. Everybody live in different cities, so I had to be the DC host. And we went to Mad Hatter. I had I had one by myself, and then it's like 10 of us. We had another 2, so that's 3 Mad Hatters if you counting.
Nigga, that's all bad.
Yeah, it was all bad. And
Did y'all pregame
so
too?
Yes.
Mm.
So later on that night, the Bama recorded me like laying on the table. I'm like passed out, but I'm like,
ooh.
Yeah, I'm passed out on the table, but I'm like, the music in the background, I'm beating on the joint to beat. That's how drunk I was. And I just look up. He got a camera in my face. I'm like, is you recording me? And I just look fried.
Do you have that video?
Did he post it?
I still have that video.
Oh, you should send that in the group
chat.
You
need to share so we can see.
I will definitely send
it laugh
in the group chat. But
thank you.
It was
because I missed all that.
Look, that's hilarious.
I definitely would have said something if I saw that suck shit.
Hell yeah.
It was.
I would have been like, get your ass up.
Yeah, that's kind of how he was, just not as aggressive as you. I was like, I could talk back to him a little bit because, ain't nobody as aggressive as Dice. Listeners, Dice, it try to ruin your life.
That's a fact.
Never.
Carry on.
It's okay. Y'all got to.
But we love you.
Here we go. On to.
Anyway, listeners, thank you for joining us. We are now on episode 54.
54. DMX said 5411.
Size 7 girl.
I can't.
I cannot even deal. The fact that I knew what you was talking about. All right, look. So we got our man Duncan on here this week because we are going to be talking about some stuff that I know plenty of y'all have seen on social media. Some of y'all might have been involved in some discussions on social media about it. But we know we have strong opinions about it. And we feel like Duncan's is the complete opposite of what our feelings are. So we like, you know what? Let's have a great debate.
The great debate.
The great debate.
Yeah. So Shay, where you want to start? Because there's several points on the docket today.
Let's start with the biggest lie, which is
the biggest.
That black men don't cheat.
Whoa.
How about that?
I'm sick of seeing that shit. And
I am annoyed with the
most
shit.
Most of the men that I see that say that are some of the biggest cheaters that I know.
Glory.
I mean, so what say you, Duncan? It's not alleged.
Allegedly.
It's alleged.
Not the niggas I know.
Hey,
why are you supporting this movement of black men don't cheat? Please explain it as a black man. Why is this something that you are behind?
Well, I'm going to answer that question with another question. Why don't y'all support it?
Because black men do cheat. I have
I've
seen
been
it and I have
cheated
been a
on, right.
victim of it.
By
Right.
black men.
Fuck you mean?
Lies. So here's
I'll
what
put his
I
whole
think.
government out there.
Look.
Here's what I think the misconception is.
Oh,
The misconception is not saying black men don't cheat. It is a
That's
call.
exactly what it says, though.
Listen, hold.
The exact words verbatim.
It is a call to action saying don't cheat. It's not saying we
Nah,
don't do
nigga.
it. No.
They don't say please black men don't cheat. That's not the hashtag.
It's not.
But I think that was the original premise of the slogan. And
I think it is too, because Charlamagne even said it was kind of like a speaking positivity type thing. But y'all niggas then took it
Y'all
and ran.
speaking
now that's
positivity
what I was
into
gonna
y'all
say.
dicks.
That's what I,
Hold on, wait, what?
Please, black man, don't
Like,
cheat.
what
Please,
happened? I
black
don't
man, don't cheat.
understand.
They need pep talks, Shay.
Y'all
They need
have
pep
to.
talks.
Y'all
Look.
have to have a slogan to remind yourselves to keep y'all dicks to yourselves.
no, it's not a slogan.
I don't have any liquor
It
for
is
this.
it is a look. Matter of fact, let me sip real quick before I go here.
Shay is Henny-less this week.
All I got is water.
So you are not getting
Hey,
Shay
look,
from episode 53.
I need Shay to
so
pour some
please
Henny.
no.
But no,
But Dice and Duncan,
yeah,
we're there.
We're there. So what it is so two things happen. One, Bama's took that joint as a joke. Men took it as a joke. It's just like, well, not
As
all
they
men,
should.
but it was just like, man, black men don't cheat, and they just say that shit like just to say it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm sorry. Can I say shit?
All right.
I can say shit.
Come on, man.
Y'all cuss all the time. Yeah. Okay. So they say it as a joke. Some of them, and then
All of
women, because a lot of them have been cheated on, they won't accept the change that Bama's is trying not to cheat. So it's like we got both parties not fully embracing the movement, and hence that's why it's just laughing.
One of my friends just cheated last week. So where's the change?
Dog.
Wait.
I'm trying to figure out the change.
Wait a second.
That's like white people saying, why aren't you black people accepting the change that we are not racist, but your ass was just a victim of racism the other day?
What's
I'm so
happening?
confused on how
because
the
they
fuck
still
are we
racist.
supposed to be? How can
Just
we
like black
and
men
black
are
men are
still
still cheating? So how can we be behind a movement that we have not seen that there's any change?
You have seen change. Look, you take somebody like Charlamagne, who has gone on record. I have not cheated on my wife. Now I'm saying
In 2
I have
years.
not cheated on my wife. It's 4. He said 4.
Oh,
But they've been
Watch
together
out
over
now.
20.
who?
But they've been together
So
over
Such an
20.
accomplishment.
Yeah, but it's progress, and we have to accept the progress, ladies.
Progress?
If we're going
Should
to move,
we?
Oh.
I mean, don't you want black men not to cheat?
Yes, but we shouldn't have a whole fake ass movement to like pep people up. Do women need to be having a fucking movement like,
black
hey,
girl
women
magic.
cook for your niggas. Hey, let's
Black
cook.
women
I don't
cook.
feel like it, but
Black
black
girl
women
magic.
cook. Hashtag. You know what? Hashtag black women cook. That's because
Yep.
we don't be feeling like feeding y'all niggas. But maybe we need
Every
a
time I
movement
cook something, I'm
to
gonna
get
use
us
that
motivated.
hashtag. Black women cook. Whole time I don't even be cooking for these hoes. I be cooking for myself.
Dang.
Whole
Just like y'all be
time.
Look, I allegedly.
Y'all be cheating. I be
Why do you
eating
keep
fast
saying
food.
allegedly? I just told
allegedly.
you. My man's definitely fucked somebody last week that was not his wife.
Shay and Dice are victims of black men cheating. So
Yikes.
the fucking shit is gone. It's no good. It's a lie.
But have you been cheated on? When the last time you been cheated on?
Well,
My last relationship before I got married. Hey, listeners.
Guess what? Because you got a good,
What?
faithful black man. What's up, B-Dub? You got a good, faithful black man. So you shouldn't even be worrying about what happened.
How many years it took me? How old am I? How many years it took me to find one? God damn.
Tomatoes.
Y'all hard to find. Y'all
Semantics.
hiding in bushes and shit.
Semantics. But yours is also younger too. So you kind of got to look at it like, it's not how many years you found him because yours is younger. So look, semantics. Tomato.
so what
You
about
got
me?
him. That's all that matters. What?
Yeah.
So. Yikes. Okay. As I sip my Henny, hold up.
As I cue Little Duval's weak ass song.
hey, that joint go, man. Don't hate on that.
Don't try to
joint.
change the subject.
Hell fucking nah.
Y'all had to work through some things, but now
okay.
everything is look, everything is worked out now.
Look. That nigga stumbled. He ain't stumbled this whole time.
Look, man.
Look, got the what?
Because I like them. So you
Oh,
know,
okay.
as a black man, I cannot throw dirt on another black man's name.
And that's why y'all got this weak ass movement, because men cannot throw dirt on other men, and so therefore y'all gonna have this fantasy of a damn movement. Black men don't cheat. We innocent. We take care of women. No, motherfucker, you don't.
That's what they be saying.
You fucking don't. You fucking play video games and scratch your balls, and then you cheat on the weekends. Like,
yikes.
y'all are not. What are you doing?
Hey, can you sing that song again? That was funny.
I don't even remember the words. I was freestyling. Hey. Somebody sign me.
Okay. Hey, look here.
That's the mixtape Dice.
Look, we should spit bars out here. Let's have a freestyle session.
No, that is not the topic.
Oh, okay.
That is not the topic.
So, moving forward, are we willing to embrace the movement?
If we see actual proof that niggas are taking the steps to not cheat on
Mine
their
is
women.
a hard no. I'm not even.
That's a no for me, though.
Hey, shout out. Hey, look, shout out to Clint Coley real quick. Clint Coley says this thing. He says he doesn't want to use that anymore because it's bullshit. He was just like,
black men don't cheat.
Yeah, he said we should just keep it real and say that we cheat honestly. And he was just like,
y'all
don't the fuck y'all don't.
Wait.
That got me more hyped than a lie.
He said we should just cheat honestly, meaning don't have a side chick and she don't know that she's a side chick. If you just tell her and she and y'all straight up and she would it, because a lot of these joints is with it today, then it is what it is. But don't lie to them. That's all. Just be like, look, this is what it is. I got an old lady and I'm out.
Most men don't do
but
that.
But you also need to inform your old lady. Don't just try to inform the bitch that you trying
now,
to bang.
that did come up.
Because it ain't just informing the joint you try and slide through. If you keeping it a buck, then you need to let your old lady know, like, hey, not only am I letting this chick know she know about you, but I need you to know about her. Yeah. And I guarantee you 99.9% of the time, everybody in that party is not going to be with this shit.
For sure.
So what y'all going to do?
Stop fucking cheating.
So what happens? What happens when a man tells his woman he wants to fuck some other girl? He tells the other girl, yeah, I'm about to fuck you, but I'm going home to my wife. And one or both are like, nigga, fuck you. Now what?
Wait. You mean the wife ain't gonna kill him?
Right. I was about to say somebody getting
I was
the
like,
fuck out.
Yeah, he actually makes it to the other woman.
Okay, let's say he tells the other woman.
So then that's
first.
not a black woman then. That's not a black woman.
Okay, let's say he tells the other woman first.
As long as you know.
He tells the other woman first that he wants to smash. Then he tells his wife. Now what? What happens?
It's
homicide.
Was the other woman okay with it?
Yeah, say she was.
She was okay with it. All right. Well, she's okay.
He said, all right, that's half the battle. Look, you sound excited. I'm right.
Look, she's okay with it. Now you go to your old lady and just like, look here, this what we doing. You can either ask or you could tell.
This what we doing.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Does the wife get to go? Does the wife get to go and get her some dick somewhere else?
That part.
That's up to them. But honestly, if he wants another joint, then he has to be willing to let her have another joint.
But most niggas ain't.
I'm gonna be fair.
Most niggas is selfish. Most niggas gonna want to do it, but hey, they chick like, nah, you can't fucking no nigga though.
So
of
course, if you were in that situation, would you be okay with your wife fucking somebody else?
Just so you can fuck some people too?
No man is ever going to be okay with that.
So it's a no for you, no?
No man ever be okay with that. So,
but why can't you be okay with it? Because it's an agreement of you being able to do it as well. So why can't you be okay with it?
Exactly. That's what we got to look. So if we just
we talk about Duncan and what your opinion is.
No, I'm saying
that's why we is a black man.
But that's what I'm saying. So if we just all decide to go with the movement and don't cheat, we won't have these issues.
That shit ain't happening.
Oh, okay.
Just like all y'all trifling niggas ain't gonna draw his vote. Anyway.
Yikes! You right about it.
I'm sorry. I'm jumping topics. I'm sorry.
Listen.
Most important election coming up, people.
I want y'all
If
to
I do
stop
say so
saying black
myself.
men don't cheat because y'all do.
Cancel
And
that
y'all
shit. Just
trash
cancel it.
and cut it out.
Cancel.
Black
Hashtag.
men, we are no longer
cancel black men don't
cancel
cheat.
black men don't cheat. Hashtag black men
Yep.
still cheating. Hashtag
You gonna put that on
it was
your
all
Instagram?
alive. Hashtag what you want me? Sure, I will.
I want you to.
I'm with it.
It was all a fraud.
When I post the
still out in these
podcast,
streets.
I'm
That's what you need
gonna
to say.
put those hashtags in there.
Yeah, it was all.
I'm gonna say Biggie. It was all
we
a
still
dream.
in these streets.
Fire
It
festival.
was all a dream.
Boom.
Hashtag Fire Festival.
They gonna hit you in the DM like, come on, man, you blowing up my goddamn spot. I just got my old lady to buy into this shit, and you're fucking me up.
The spot has been blown up, fellas. Fellas, look here. The spot has been blown up.
Before it got out the gate, we was side eyeing y'all.
Look at who's
they
the fucking. It was Charlemagne and Lil Duval
spearheading this shit.
And Envy, Cheater. Yeah, but a lot
who
of
else?
All the niggas that cheat.
Right.
Offset. All of them. Pick one.
Did he say that shit? No, he didn't say that.
T.I. is an active
when he was on the stage begging.
T.I. definitely has been actively saying that dumb shit, and I'm just trying to.
And he is the fucking
he's been
the king of fuckboys. What are you talking
actively
about?
was like he's making a
I don't
conscious effort.
Fuck boy,
and ladies, isn't that all we want? Isn't that all we want? Is for y'all for them to make a conscious effort.
Well, that rolls us right into our next fucking conversation about fucking men not being loved unconditionally.
That's what we're going.
Because you saying all it takes, because you saying that all it takes is that men need to have to give a conscious effort. So let's roll into the next thing on the docket, because we already said in the agenda, black men do cheat, so that's dead. We canceling that.
So let's revisit how we came to this topic. So
you go ahead. Yeah, go. No, you go. No, so a mutual friend of all of ours had a status on Facebook and reposted, and it says, "No black man is loved properly unless he got money."
Ooh.
And our boy Duncan jumped on that motherfucking status.
Wait, that is not what it said. It didn't say unless.
That is exactly what it says. I have the
Okay.
screenshot right now. He fucking he reposted somebody named Marlo Johnson. Hey, hope you listening. But he reposted that person, and their actual post was, "No black man is loved properly unless he got money," and got the little emoji with the hands up like, hey. And then you jumped on the status, and I quote says, "Men in general are the only ones loved with conditions. Like, we have to do stuff to be loved." And that's when it popped off, listeners. Me and Shay was like,
first of all, I didn't appreciate the tag team. But
we didn't appreciate your sucky ass comment, Duncan.
I said on the post that was misunderstood by you.
Nah, it wasn't misunderstood.
No.
Listeners, let us know in the comments what you think that status mean.
Okay. What I meant by that was that doesn't necessarily mean from a money standpoint what I was saying. The reason why I didn't say money like he specified, I said conditions, is because for the most part, men's love comes with conditions. It's like
everybody's love comes with conditions. That is true. The shit that you were saying, because you clarified that you were not speaking of money. So if that's the case, if we're talking about personality, I mean, first of all, I don't even think those are conditions. I think those are just
preferences.
So what condition is it that a man has to have that a woman doesn't also have to have in order to be loved properly? Quotation.
Man, men have to be a certain kind of way. And if you're not a certain kind of way, you don't have a tendency to like get looked at. Or it's like there just has to be, well, y'all said they characteristics or whatever. So
tell me, because I feel like there are
know,
certain characteristics that a woman has to have in order for her to be loved properly. Black women are at the bottom of the motherfucking totem pole when it comes to women in the world.
How do you figure?
There are literally statistics out there about what race men find most attractive, and black women are usually at the bottom. Everybody likes them and exotic. Y'all even fantasize about white bitches, even though they'll quick to put your ass in jail. I don't understand it, because we the ones that's out there
fuck up the
on the
barbecue,
line for
calling
you.
the cops.
When y'all,
for the record, I've never
that's
messed with a white woman.
I'm saying the overwhelming majority finds black women to be less desirable. We get labeled as ghetto, as loud, as abrasive.
Bitches.
Yes, all this. But when Hispanic women are just as loud and just as motherfucking abrasive.
And spicy. Right.
So,
ooh, spicy mommy.
I just want to know,
and we the bitches.
What the fuck is the conditions that we have placed on men that men don't also place on women?
Go.
Well, first and foremost, not making this a money thing. Y'all don't mess with dudes who don't have money.
That's
but
dead. That's fucking dead.
No. But I'm not making a money. I'm not making it a money thing.
But before you move on to the next,
baby, put your mouth on the mic. Put your mouth on the mic. Come on, put your mouth on the mic.
Put your mouth to the mic.
Y'all
put your mouth to the mic, Duncan.
It is on the mic.
Well, you sound far away.
Okay. But y'all hear chicks all the time. Oh, that nigga broke. All this and that. Like, ain't nobody so first and foremost, that automatic. Niggas don't pay for dates. Niggas don't do this. Niggas don't do that. Like, all that stuff is like.
But that's the thing.
Nah, you have to
that's
do
not
this.
Okay. So let me say, I feel like so many times black women are being characterized by a small subdivision of black women. All black women are not that fucking way. I have messed with dudes that was broke and didn't have nothing but a fucking dream and ambition. And I'm just like, look, you a good nigga. You coming on hard times, X, Y, and Z. I have friends that also have had men that were in rough spots and, were dating them despite of how much. I have women who make way, way fucking more than their dudes do, but they don't love them any less. So to say, that like, those are one of the things, like, oh, you got to provide, you got to pay for X, Y, and Z. All black women don't feel that way. There are some old fake delusional joints.
But there's so many statistics, there's so many articles out there that speak about how black women are essentially marrying down because we are the leaders in education. We're making more money than our men.
We're getting all these leader jobs and stuff now.
Y'all are the highest qualified.
So how could we?
So it is natural progression that statistics aren't going to be in your favor. It just is what it is. Let's say what it is.
What is it?
It is like you said. Not all of them are like that. They base that off of celebrity and people in the spotlight because that's how they do. So they see celebrity black chicks and they think that's how all y'all are because ain't nobody talking to Keisha from around the way. So it just is what it is. But
so then let's talk about celebrities because there's a lot of celebrity women that are with dudes that don't make as much money as them. Y'all will only highlight the really known ones, but Viola Davis, her husband is not in the entertainment industry. I don't know what he does, but I watched them on Black Love, and I'm pretty sure he's not making as much coin as her.
I doubt it.
I mean, it's not going to be a lot of people that make as much coin as her.
But I'm just saying, you can't use celebrities as the example. When we were on a post with regular ass motherfuckers who was like, yeah, this is
regular
true.
Degler.
This is because I don't feel loved properly. And nobody could even explain what the fuck that means.
Right. Nobody was explaining any of that shit.
Hold up. But do y'all think, based off of everything that has gone on and everything we've heard, and we've heard men being more expressive about their feelings and whatnot over the last couple of years, y'all don't think it's something to that? Or y'all think they just being antagonists or just I
think it's bullshit. That's what I think. Because the same list of if a woman says I prefer to date a man that has X, Y, and Z, there's the same amount of men that are saying I only want to date a woman that has X, Y, and Z.
Right. Maybe you just got.
But you hear
That's
that
not
far
true
and
at
few
all.
too.
No, I know dudes that have standards, and some dudes, and we're not talking about dudes that's just trying to smash something down. We talking about somebody that's trying to mess with a female. That I know dudes that actually have fucking standard. It's like, look, my girl, if I'm messing with a chick, she gotta have her own fucking job. Like, not saying she gotta pay for anything, but she at least gotta be employed and like have a job. Like, some certain things and certain quote unquote, which I want to call them preferences, but I guess it's called, conditions. Like,
yeah, I don't know what to call it.
Preferences.
Okay, preferences.
So to say that we won't love you guys unconditional is not the truth. I feel like it's just everybody is different. It's on an individual basis, and people just have preferences. Some people will say, I'm never going to mess with anybody with kids. Some people like the more the merrier because I don't want none of my own fucking self. Some people might be like, I need a nigga with long ass dreads and it's amazing. And the next one's like, nigga, you better not have anything.
But on the flip side, a man
Caesar.
says the same thing. I have literally talked to men who will not date a woman that has natural hair. I've talked to men who won't deal with women that wear weaves. Yes.
That's still
yes.
I have.
Hold up. So you ain't gonna talk to
No, I'm
hair
saying
or
I've heard
weaves?
both
Like, what
sides. I've heard men say they don't want to talk to women that have kids. Like all the shit that you could say that a woman places on a man as a condition, men do the same thing.
Yep. That's why I don't think that it should be put out there that we don't love you guys unconditionally, because I feel like those are not conditions. Those are preferences. So don't try to fucking make the whole Black woman delegation make it seem like we not loving y'all whole delegation. Like, nigga, everybody's just individuals and we have our own fucking preferences, not conditions. Okay.
We love Black women. Side note, I get made fun of that for that video because I can't do it. Apparently, I should be able to do it, even though women do it. And if I did that, then y'all would be saying I'm sweet out here. Like, no, niggas can't win. Like, if we tap into our sensitive side, we bitches. If we don't, man, you don't show no emotions.
That's a whole nother topic in itself too.
But that's what I'm saying. I think that is the center of
that's eggs and apples. I say eggs and apples. That's apples and oranges.
Eggs and apples.
That's the difference. I meant apples and oranges. I definitely say eggs.
But I think that way of thinking is where that post came from. It's just like, we can't fucking win. That if he would have just said,
well, he didn't, and you still went on the post and went in.
So, and another gentleman said,
no
man is loved properly unless he provides something. Chris Rock said, only women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally, and he was right. Let's see if you like that post. No, you didn't. Okay. But some of our mutual friends did.
Men, he said only women, dogs, and children are loved unconditionally. So not even your mom. Oh, I guess women. I won't say not even your mom.
Only women, children, and dogs.
I don't like dogs. So
dogs is
that's not true. I mean, I've been bit a couple times.
Me too.
Someone needs to specify what unconditionally means, because a lot of times, what I think, this is my opinion. This is Shay.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all niggas just don't like to be held fucking accountable. And when y'all have to be held accountable for some shit, then all of a sudden we don't love you unconditionally. Because I'm not going to let you run over me. Because I'm not going to let you disrespect me. Because I'm not going to let you degrade me. Because I'm not going to say it's okay for you to fuck the side bitch. You know, I can respect you for being honest, but that doesn't mean I have to fuck with you. Now all of a sudden I don't love you unconditionally. No, I love myself motherfucking unconditionally. And if you don't align with that, then get the fuck out of here.
Nobody knows what that is, though. Honestly, we wasn't taught that.
What, unconditional love?
Yeah, we wasn't taught that.
So then how can you say you're not being loved unconditionally if you don't even know what it is?
That's a fair question that we need to get answers to. Honestly, relationships been messed up for years. Like, our grandfathers was cheating on our grandmas. You know what I'm saying? Niggas had whole families across the street and around town. Like, it's been going on forever. So now you look at our generation, not only are we more educated, not only are we making more money, now we've never seen for real positive relationships. So we don't know how to have relationships. Niggas cheat, women won't submit.
Allegedly,
niggas want to,
right?
All of that.
Hashtag Black women don't cheat.
For sure.
Hashtag Black women don't cook. Hashtag
I'm with that movement. Fuck that shit.
Black women don't suck.
Oh.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yikes.
I
was like,
heard,
goddamn.
I heard y'all show once or twice, and I hear people say,
You one of our faithful listeners talking about some once or twice.
Look. Everybody don't need to know that.
Oh, sorry.
So, Duncan.
Okay.
I have a question. How could someone love you properly? You're not speaking for all the black men. We're speaking about you.
Oh, so what would they have to do to love him properly?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
It's honestly, I'm very simple. I am very simple.
Okay.
Y'all know me. It ain't about money or nothing, because you know my family, all that. I'm with that. So it ain't about the money. My thing to love me, we gotta be a team. If we're not a team, if it's not me and you and everybody else against everybody else,
that's very vague,
work.
though. What does that mean?
So that means she could have a bad attitude and cuss you out, but as long as y'all a team, you good with it?
You have to be on my side. You have to be Team Brewster.
Okay.
Like, if you not Team Brewster, if Team Brewster is not, if being a Brewster is not your number one priority.
But what if you're wrong?
What do you mean? No, I'm not saying support me in my bullshit. I'm not saying whether I'm wrong, treat me like I'm right. But I'm talking outside factors. To the world, we are a unit. If we not a unit,
so does that mean to others, like, even if she doesn't agree, to the outside world, be like, yo, we're a unit, like, I support him, but like behind closed doors, like, all right, nigga, you fucked up.
Yeah, you could tell me. And see, that's what people don't do. It's like, even in relationships, it's like, yo, if you say, nigga, you fucked up, bitch, what the fuck is you doing? Like, why would you say that? Like, nah, you was wilding. Like, then that person gets on the defense, or that person can't take that. With friendships, relationships, all that, it's like nobody can't say nothing to nobody. You could say some shit to me, but I'm just saying, in public, what Michael Corleone say in Godfather? Don't you ever take sides against the family. Like,
so now this nigga think he
we a unit.
No, I'm fine.
No. But I'm saying, like, we a unit together, in person, against everybody else. You should not chastise me. You should not put me down. You should, like, you supposed to be on my side. Right. When we get home or whatever, nigga, you was on some bullshit tonight.
All right.
That's all good.
No, that makes sense. What else?
That's my one
that's
requirement. That is legit. That is my one requirement at my 37 years. Now, that's my one requirement. If we not a unit, I've been there. I've not had a team.
So what if she so say she does that perfectly, but she don't cook, she a bad mom, and a whole list of other shit. You could still. God damn, you said that's so I'm listening to a whole bunch of negative shit that most niggas wouldn't put up with. But if she's just a member of your team, then you can overlook everything else. Like, it's nothing else that you require from a female to be loved.
First of all, it's never going to be perfect.
Oh, for sure.
It's a work in progress. So to expect perfection,
you're gonna fail
like
already.
You'd be stupid. Yeah, you already lost. If she not perfect or he not perfect, y'all already lost, because guess what? Niggas ain't perfect.
And never will be.
Ain't perfect.
Never will be.
So it's like,
right.
I don't need you to be perfect, but it's literally what I've learned and grown in 37 years. Like, just be my teammate, because I haven't had one. So it's like, if I look at it now, like, if we not a team and I got to be by myself, bitch, I'm going to be by myself. So if we not a team, if we can't be a team, I'm not saying accept my bullshit. I'm not saying cover for my bullshit. I'm not saying none of that. I'm saying, to the world, we are a unit. And if we not a unit, I can't rock with it.
So to you, being a team is just having a united front to the people. But does being a team also mean being a team in the marriage and helping and also contributing? Or to you, is team just to the outside world?
I mean, that's going to come naturally. Like,
not necessarily.
I'm going to speak for me. Like, I know how to take care of responsibilities.
You do, but what if your teammate don't?
Then that's something that they have to work on.
So
you should be working on it. I'm not saying if, like, it has to be this. That is the only thing that it has to be. I just need to know that you with me. We could work through everybody else. We could work through all the other stuff. If you not with me, then that's that. I can help you. I can try to make you better with your money. I could try to, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be.
Right.
But if you not with me, I can't do nothing with you.
Interesting.
So what is it that you think that women require? Since it sounds like women have all these conditions and men do not, or whatever the case may be. So what is your perception on what women want and need to
Since
feel
it's not money.
loved unconditionally?
Perception is, and let me preface this by, if you marrying this chick, then you should do this. But perception is, niggas have to take care of you. Like, you have to be taken care of from a financial standpoint. What else?
Because you said
so
it
much.
Go ahead, because you said the finance wasn't the part you was talking about, and that was the first thing you said. So what else you got on your list?
No, she asked, what is the perception of what women?
Based on what women? What women do y'all get this perception from?
Some hood rats.
Are we really acting like women don't say this?
There are some, of course. There's always exceptions to the rule, but to make it seem like that many women feel and say this, that it basically is going to generalize and say black women don't X, Y, and Z.
See, nobody said black women. We said women.
No, we're talking about black women and black men.
Okay. So I'm going to ask y'all the question. As the women, what is it that y'all want? Y'all, not all black women. Y'all.
To feel loved unconditionally?
Is that your question?
Yes.
Number one is loyalty. I would love if black men actually didn't cheat. That's number one. I need to be secure in knowing that this is what you want, this is what you chose, and this is what it is. There's no outside anything. The second thing is I need to know that you're taking care of your home. And that doesn't mean finances. That means that if you come home and both of us work, but I'm talking about me specifically. Both of us work. If you come home and I'm cooking and I'm also trying to juggle helping my daughter do her homework and it's 2 fucking dogs running around the house and you just come in thinking I'm supposed to give you a plate, that's not providing for me. I need you to come in and see that I need some fucking help.
Providing is just not finances.
Yeah.
It's not like grandpa where you just drop off the check and that's enough. Like, you need to be present.
Be present and be helpful.
Yeah.
And that's what I go back to. I'm saying, like, I'm speaking as a man. We weren't taught that. It's fucked up. I know. It's fucked up.
Y'all weren't taught to come in the house and
help. Your mama ain't say get over here and do X, Y, and Z and do your chores, or whoever raised you, because some live with their grandparents. Some had both parents.
But she did. But that's her as a mom telling her kids to do something. Now,
so why would you become an adult and think that shit changes?
Right. Why would you not do your quote unquote adult chores? I'm sure if you lived by yourself, you cleaned your fucking house and took out the trash and do X, Y, and Z.
I'm going to tell you why. And it's what a large majority of men in our communities did. While my mom did tell her that, like, I'm a neat freak, so I clean this shit. But what my mom also did was let my father not do shit. She gave him the plate. She gave him the big chicken. This nigga didn't work like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you see mixed messages, and that's if your father is even dead, because mine wasn't dead. My father lived with us probably 3 years from birth to 18.
Okay, so go ahead.
Maybe 4. But so it's like, yeah, you could tell me. It kind of like that. Do as I say, not as that do thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you told me to do this, but then I watched you like serve a fucking loser. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so this is my question. And this is no offense to your family, your upbringing, because I'm directing it to everybody.
You all good.
when the fuck do we stop blaming what the fuck we saw when we grew up?
No.
No.
You're
Listen,
right. You're
when
right.
do we get to the point where we're like, you know what the fuck I saw was dead ass wrong, and I know better, so I should fucking be doing better? Why do we continue to blame what the fuck? Some stuff, I get it. Like, we have to blame our past, and it takes time to learn and grow from that. But when the fuck do we move on and be like, yeah, like, I did not have a male figure to teach me how to ride a bike or fix a car or do X, Y, and Z. When the fuck do you just finally get up and be like, fuck that shit, I'm going to learn on my own because I'm a fucking man at this point?
You make the decision to do. Like me, like I've said, I learned how to be good based off of literally doing the opposite of what my father did. That's literally my train of thought. And niggas just have to do that. Like, we have to do it.
It's the craziest thing because I see in so many relationships, not every, it's like, this is going to sound so bad, but I don't give a fuck because I don't ever have the popular opinion. But I feel like, I feel like men in a lot of relationships have the most excuses. Well, you know, I didn't have my dad growing up, or I have this, blah, blah, but expects a woman to still, even if she went through similar or worse things, that she should have her shit together and be able to provide and be the backbone of the fucking family. And even though you going through your shit, like, you got to hold it down and you do X, Y, and Z. But then when you look up, you're just like, oh, well, you need to stop trying to be the fucking man of the house or be the king and run shit. Well, nigga, I'm waiting on your ass to fucking step up.
Wait. This is leading us into the next topic.
Well, we are segue quick.
Let me address this. Y'all are, but let me address this real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
You are absolutely correct.
I usually am.
Now,
okay. Go ahead.
the reason why I think it's difficult for us to not look at women like that, it literally goes back to what I just said about we saw our moms be super women. So I
when
get
did y'all
it.
let that go though?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you didn't marry your mom.
You have to make niggas got to make the conscious effort to do it. I'm not disputing y'all on that. I'm not disputing that. Niggas have to make a conscious effort to do it. Like I said, my mindset is literally be the exact opposite of my father. That is literally my mindset. Niggas have to make that way of thinking their way of thinking. Point blank. No one else is going to do it. Your woman ain't going to do it. Go see a fucking therapist. Like, whatever. Get that shit out so you could work on it. Because it's not going to happen. But like we weren't taught that. And you're right. That can't be an excuse no more. Because we got information, fucking the internet, all that shit.
And men don't let women be an excuse for us. We can go through everything. We could have been sexually abused as kids. Yeah. We could have gone through everything. But you could have a woman that was fucking molested as a fucking child, and
which a large percentage of
a big fucking chunk was, and then you get in a marriage, and then a husband is just like, well, I'm not understanding because a wife is supposed to fuck me every day of the week. You don't know what fucking emotional shit that they have going on that's tied to sex, but because the way this man was raised, he's like, I always thought marriage was like sex every goddamn day. But you don't let it be an excuse for a woman like, oh, well, you know, coming up, like, you know, sex wasn't an expression of love to me. Like, it was actually a traumatizing thing to me. But, you know, we can't make excuses because if we not fucking our dude every day, we not being a good wife. But we supposed to make exceptions for the man because, oh, you seen your daddy wasn't doing X, Y, Z, or your mom wasn't doing X, Y, Z, and us as women got to be patient with that. I'm fucking tired of being patient.
You know what the problem is?
What?
Motherfuckers is not having these conversations with each other. We yelling at each other. So have you ever expressed those? Not saying you need to, but do y'all express those type of things in a soft manner? Like, are we?
Why does it
wait. See. But that's what I'm saying. Like, because everyone's so busy trying to out-talk each other, and we're not listening to each other.
So I think that men are.
That's
stupid.
the only reason I said. The only reason I said soft. Because
men are stupid because there are things that I know about my husband's past that I know if I do X, Y, Z will trigger him because of his past. So in that same mindset, if I tell you I was molested at 5 and 6, I was raped at 24, and then we're having sexual fucking issues, fucking critical thinking,
say this has something to do with it.
You would think that a man would think to himself like, yo, maybe this has something to do with it, but it's not the same thing. It's like, it's y'all just think with y'all dicks, and it's like, she don't want to fuck me, so
I'm about to fuck some other bitches else. Right.
Like, no, that I totally understand where Dice is coming from, because it's like there's so much coddling that we have to do for Black men, but Black women have gone through
so much
things,
shit, and we're not being caught.
Maybe sometimes worse, and it's like we still have to go to work every day, come home, cook, clean, take care of your kids, and suck your dick at the end of the night, and nobody ever stops.
That sounds like a great night, by the way. Carry on.
Look, we about to fight this nigga, I swear.
But then
I was like, wait, cook, clean, damn, and the dick, hey. Shit.
But then if a woman gets upset because the trash been sitting there for a whole 24 hours and she don't want to be soft about it, because you should just fucking see the trash and take it, because you see that I'm trying to juggle X, Y, and Z. Now all of a sudden I'm not being nice. I'm a bitch. I should have
nagging.
Now only because I have the trash example. So Dice and I have a mutual friend. I won't say her name.
Please don't say the name.
But she hooked me up with this girl who customized the shoes for me. But I had to drop the shoes off to her. And I went to her place to give her the shoes. And I've known her since like elementary. So we cool. We both twins. It's all great. That's much fun. And so when I was leaving, I saw the trash by her door in her apartment. I picked the trash bag up. I was gonna take it out to the dumpster for her. She said, "Damn, twin, you a real man." She was just like, "The dude I was with, da 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 da." And I didn't want to say it because that would spark a whole nother thing. But I was like, you can't fuck the nigga and complain about him. Like, okay, he left my trash there 3 days, but you still fucked him. So it's like you want that, but you also just letting niggas do whatever they want. Like, keep it funky. Like, don't still get a nigga cheeks. And he can't even take the bag out for you.
But y'all don't like when we use sex as a weapon either.
But
it's like we can't win.
Well, they're not married. So it's not.
I didn't say in a marriage.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, sex can be used as a weapon in this sense. And the reason why I'm saying that is because she literally praised me and killed him. And I'm just like, you said he did this 2-3 days in a row. He come over and fuck you and don't take that bag out. Like, that don't seem off.
Then you'll sit here and say that women don't love men unconditionally.
But what if she was raised where her daddy didn't take out the trash and her mom had to take out the trash? What if it was her upbringing?
I mean, for real.
She's a daddy's girl. But
I'm just saying, like, just putting it out there, playing devil's advocate.
Yeah,
no, I want to keep bringing up what the fuck happened in the past and how we were raised. It's still dictating our whole grown ass behavior at this point. Like, I'm just trying to figure out, when do men become men and women become women and be like, look, I fucking know better, so let me fucking do better.
Yeah, and that was my thing. I'm like, she not my woman or nothing, but I was just like, it's a bag of trash right here. I'm going out. I'm gonna take it.
Most women don't want to have to tell their men.
It's certain things that men should fucking do. I know for me, I used to grow up being like, I will never be a nag. Like, I don't give a fuck who the fuck I'm with. I just don't want to come off as no fucking nag. So I feel like certain shit that's common sense, I'm not going to fucking keep saying it over and over again. The only people I repeat myself to is these badass kids. Nobody else am I fucking repeating myself to. I just don't do it. But bruh, certain stuff, I feel like men in like relationships where y'all are together, maybe y'all live together in marriages, women shouldn't have to tell men to do.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Like, it shouldn't happen.
But
the reason why I said it was because of the coddling comment. It's not, I don't think she coddled him by I think she coddled him by not saying anything. But I like, yo, you can come over, you can hit me, you can't even take my trash out one day. Like, it's been there 2-3 days. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is that a negative to say that?
Maybe I missed it, but I know we were talking about the coddling thing because we were talking about the whole talk softly shit. Like, when we were talking about communication, once again playing devil's advocate, what I feel like a lot of our people don't know how to communicate properly.
Of course.
Like, seriously, like on some real shit. And like,
Not at all.
no, for real. Like, don't know how to listen to understand instead of listen to respond. But that's on both sides. And that's not just women, because niggas will tune the fuck out as well. You will have a whole deep ass conversation and think that you got your point across, and a week later nigga be like, you told me that? Nigga, you didn't listen to shit I fucking said.
Exactly.
So I feel like on both ends there's a communication block.
How many times have you been in that situation where somebody say, yeah, I told you that?
Plenty.
Yeah, because
too much.
And that wasn't geared toward women. Like, that was both of us. Like, no black dog. Black, first of all black people hate each other. Let's just keep it a bit. No, it's a war.
We hate each other?
Black men are warring against black women. Light-skinned black people are warring against dark-skinned black people. Straight black people are warring against gay black people. Like, we hate each other. Old black people hate young black people. Like, we hate each other.
That's true.
We really do. So no one's listening to anybody. And at the same time, we all want to be with each other. Black women want black men.
I mean,
black men to mess with. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? So it's like we hate each other, but it's like we want to be with each other. I don't know. It's fucking weird. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Love-hate relationship.
Yeah, it's definitely a love-hate relationship. And like, people gotta talk. Like, stop.
We just need to get to know each other better.
I'm trying to tell you, man. This therapy shit is real, man. Motherfuckers need to go to therapy.
I just want your fucking statuses here on out to have the same energy.
Hold up.
All this that you talking, all this you talking
go
now,
back and forth.
I just want you to keep the same energy. Because sometimes I'll be like, that's why I be tagging Shay. I'm like, look at your boy Duncan. Look at him. Look at this
Hold
post.
Up. But what have I said? What have I said? I am the product of a drug dealer and a minister. So my way of thinking is all over the place because I see it from different angles.
But
so
you don't ever say that on a status.
Yes, I do.
No, on that status you did not. That's why we're here today.
Because that day, I felt like I feel like I had literally just had a conversation about that too, and I'm just like, oh, here we go, it's everywhere. All right, I'm about to attack this.
I'm about to go in.
Yeah, but it's real. You know me, I'm gonna keep it a baby, and niggas is fucked up. Yes.
Yeah.
Niggas is trifling. Yes.
Oh, we keeping this whole soundbite.
But women are what?
Are what? What are women? What are women? If y'all are trifling and y'all have issues,
fucked up. What are
women?
Enablers.
Ooh.
Enablers. And I could say that because I literally just told y'all what my mother did.
Well, then you can't fucking say that we loving with conditions. Right. Then if we are enabling, that means we with y'all niggas when y'all ain't got shit together. So we can't be enablers and not loving y'all unconditionally. So whoop, whoop. Thanks for proving our point.
You can.
You cannot.
No, because we wouldn't put up with y'all shit. If we was loving with conditions, we would fucking dip. We would not be enabling no fuck shit.
First of all, y'all, not y'all too. These are the expressions and views of Duncan and Duncan only. Niggas will be all the way fucked up and just have good dick, and y'all will put up with it. So,
and bitches could have the best puss in the world, and y'all will stick with them. Like, what are you talking about? Nothing.
Eventually,
no.
Just like eventually a woman is going to be like, okay.
All right, I've had enough. Good, the dickmatizing is over.
When are you going to get a job? Like, what are we doing?
You're eating up all my kids'
nigga, when are you going to get some goals?
The fruit snacks,
Baby boy.
Right.
Eventually, I'm tired.
It doesn't appear to be that way. On the outside looking in. It doesn't appear to be that way.
Well.
That's why Tyrone always got a gang of hoes.
Oh my God.
I'm just calling out a Tyrone. He sound like a nigga who ain't got shit going on.
Shit, Erica
Badu was sorry if you got. Oh, maybe that's what I thought about. Sorry if you got a listener named Tyrone. Sorry, Tyrone. I just used you.
He listened with his girl like, God damn, nigga, come on, shit.
She looking at me, baby. I don't know what they talking about.
They ain't talking about me.
He ain't talking about me. Transition, because we was talking about that submission, because we going.
Okay.
Oh, we was going there.
Fantasia.
Yes.
I
love her, by the way.
I bet you do.
No, I think she has one of the most unique voices ever. That I love her as a singer. But
Okay.
Well, she went on The Breakfast Club and stated, I'm going to read just a short little article, that many women can't find a man because they want to be the boss and refuse to submit.
So far, so good.
She
Sir,
says, most women are trying to be a leader. That's why you can't find a man. You can't be the king in the house. Fall back and be the queen and let your man lead the way. Oof. Then she added that the problem is it's a generational curse and how society has placed our men and how women have to stand up to be the mother and the father and the provider. So now you are so bad that you can't be told nothing. That's when the right man comes, but you lose him because you're trying to be the man. And it sounds like you think that's gospel.
Look, you hear all these little, the fucking oh yeah.
Can we give her a medal, a round of applause?
Why would we be giving her a medal?
What's wrong with what she said? In your eyes,
everything.
So first of all, I think we need to, again, go into perceptions. We need to kill the perception that submission means slave, be quiet, don't say nothing. That's not what submission means.
Okay.
So that's where people get lost at. They think you telling me shut the fuck up and don't say nothing. No.
Please let me tag me in.
Tag, you're in.
Thanks. So
that was me tagging you.
I just want like to know why how can I phrase this? So whenever there's this discussion, it comes up every couple years about there being a leader in the house and someone who submits or whatever. What qualifications does a man have outside of his dick that makes him the leader? I'm trying to figure out where this came from, that the man has to be the leader. Why can't the woman be the leader and the man submit to him? Because most times women lead better. You know how I feel about the Bible.
That's one of them pick and choosings of the Bible that they want to follow.
Yes, you are absolutely right, and I can't stand it. I can't stand it. As the son of a minister, I can't stand it. But you're absolutely right. So you got to remember that the concept of marriage, government, all that stuff was technically biblically based from its creation. So that's where it comes from. Like, the man is the head, like, you know what I'm saying? Husbands love your wife like Christ loved the church. It says wives submit to your, like, it says that in the Bible. So that's
it's real cute how they picking and choosing what the fuck they want. Oh, we need the Bible about you submitting, but we're not gonna listen to the Bible about premarital sex. Like, suck my dick. Like, y'all
you are absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct, and I hate it. I hate it to a T. Because for real, I was brought up even all of it is right or none of it is right. Because in the Bible, it talk about shit like not eating pork and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like don't eat the flesh. It's like,
it talks about niggas not having long hair.
Yeah, it talks about not wasting. I'm just using it. I'm saying not this way, but like I forget the exact wording, but it talks about basically not nutting in a woman, because it says like don't let your semen hit the ground. In other words, like it should only be used to put inside her to procreate. So you know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of shit in there that like motherfuckers don't listen to.
So is the answer to my question the Bible? Because I don't know.
But that is the answer. Okay. It comes from that, because marriage, government, all of that was religion based in its origin.
But that's when you had strong men that actually knew how to fucking be leaders and be the head of their fucking house, and women weren't out here in the workforce actually making as much or more than their men. So it's like you have to. And I get it. I understand submission, and I went through whole premarital counseling before I got married, so I understand it. It was a hard pill to swallow as a strong Leo woman. I was like, submit these nuts, because I had to learn what submit actually meant. Because I'm like, you're not gonna tell me what the
what
fuck
does it mean?
I'm gonna punch you.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't mean be a slave.
Yeah. So my loose definition of what submit means: when I submit to my husband, I allow him. So I listened to the Fantasia thing, and it was certain pieces that I did understand and agree with her, but then she went all the way to fuck left field. So to me, it means when you're submitting, you're allowing your husband to be the head of the household. Yes, he is the forefront. He's the leader, because he's supposed to, as the head, he's supposed to protect you, the kids. You're supposed to be that man that's like the head of the household, that sort of thing. But as she also said, you can't fucking do anything without a fucking net. So as the queen, I'm
that
the
was
net.
gonna be my
You
point.
can't
That was
fucking
the
turn,
best
and
thing
you
she
can't
said.
do any fucking thing without the queen. Just like in chess, the queen is one of the most important, pieces on the fucking board. So yes, like he's the king, but he can't do a lot of shit without the queen. And it's a lot of shit that we see that the king, so it's your equals and your partners, but he's actually the fucking head and supposed to. So I was agreeing with her on that issue. But then when she starts talking about this other shit, and bitch, because now she didn't say bitch, obviously, but you want to be this, and that's why you can't get a man. I was like, all right, you done lost me.
I just feel like the whole a leader, there needs to be a head of the household, and then I guess the woman submits, and I'm going back. We are a team, because there are that my husband is stronger in than I am, and vice versa. So I feel like if anything, we should be submitting to one another, because if I'm better with the finances, the nigga,
but
I'm running the account.
But you can still be in charge of the finances and him still be the head of the home. From my definition,
I don't understand what
him have the final say. Y'all talk about it. You say your piece. He says, "Oh,
and I don't agree with that part."
No, but I'm.
If she's better in finances, then why does he have to have this final say so? Because obviously he doesn't have the skill set to do it himself. So if she's going through everything and puts together a plan to help her family, why not her as the queen and knowing that and knowing her role, she just makes that decision? Why does she then have to run it through somebody that obviously doesn't have the know-how to do it themselves anyway?
Here's why. Because in every facet of life, there is somebody who's in charge. There's government. In education, your teachers.
I don't like in charge.
I don't like in
charge. In charge was a bad word. But what I'm saying is there's always somebody who makes the final decision. Let's take it back to that chess reference. The queen is actually the most powerful piece in chess. But guess what? The game is over when you trap the king. So what does that say? That says, yeah, you are the most important person, but he is the leader. Kingdoms are based off of kings.
No, because when the queen leaves, that's when everything
are based
crumbles.
off of kings. That's why in all those Troys and all them type of movies that involve like kings and all that stuff, they always want a son and they always want this and that, because a royal person has authority. It just is what it is.
But we need to start teaching niggas how to fucking be leaders and kings. How about that? Because we got a whole bunch of niggas and grown men out here that want to be the head of a household and don't know how to fucking lead shit. And then you mad because your fucking queen is running shit more smoothly than you will ever. And then you're looking up here like, oh, you trying to be the man and blah,
Hold
blah.
up.
No, you just don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Now question. Is she running shit smoothly? Or is she in the process demeaning the man? See, that's what it is we are demeaning and disrespecting them. Like, you could be like, yo, baby, you ain't doing this. Look, let's work on doing that. Do this. It doesn't
Here we go with this
like
sugarcoat and shit. Why the fuck do we gotta speak softly?
It's not sugarcoating. We are saying the same thing in a respectful tone.
I have so many things to say.
Anybody,
I have so many things.
I'm gonna let you say it. Anybody who gets in what they feel is being attacked, and normally that's what they feel when the volume goes up or the aggression goes up. That's just what happened. Why is it
just
bad?
Be passionate?
Why is it you can be? But why is it looked at negative? Like, yo, I don't want you yelling at me, cussing at me. Like, why can't we talk? Have y'all dudes ever said, yo, can we talk without all of that?
That's a totally different discussion. Now you're talking about just respectful communication.
Yeah, but that is what we talking about. That's what the whole submission thing is.
No, it's more than that.
No, it's not.
Submission is more than respectful communication, my nigga. What you talking about?
What you said earlier doesn't make any sense to me. If I am the stronger person when it comes to our finances, if I'm the one that makes sure that shit gets taken care of financially, why in the fuck do you get the final word in it, other than because you are a man?
And you just want to
you
want to feel like you being included. So to stroke your ego, hey, I came up with this plan that I know is going to work. What do you think? If you fucking knew if it was going to work and now you would have fucking implemented. So obviously you don't have the know-how to implement the shit.
Well, first and foremost, I'm going to say that that's problem number one. that everybody wants to be the leader, and
That's
no
not
one is
true either.
no one is going into it like, yo, let's just be good together or whatever. It's like, no, I'm in charge. No, I'm in charge. And we know that everyone feels like they have to be the person in charge. And it's just like, lose that mentality. Let's be a
sir,
team.
you just exhibited that same behavior with your example.
No.
You just said that the man has to have the final word for some shit that he don't even
control.
Did I say he has to?
You say you just did. You said because he's the king, he should be getting that last final word, even though you, as the queen, are stronger in finances and have put together this whole thing. You should run it past him to get the final say so.
I said that based off of the comment that in every facet of life there is someone, like, the president is trash, but guess what? He has to deal with Congress and everything else, and then he signs the bill. So that's just what it is. It's in every aspect. There is that one person who makes that decision.
And that's fine, but that person doesn't have to be the man. And that's what I don't understand, why people have said that it has to be the man. Because if I am the person that is stronger in an area in my household, then the fucking person that makes the final decision does not have to be a man just because he is the man.
Now, true. Now, let's take this a step further. If you are better with finances, are you now saying that you should be the end all be all when it comes to finances, or are you saying because of that you shouldn't be the leader just in general? Because what's happening is, you may be better with finances, and you are taking being better with finances and exhorting that over everything.
No, and that's why, to me, it goes back to a partnership as opposed to there being a leader and there being someone that is submissive. For me, in my household, because I do run the finances, when my husband is like, hey, I'm trying to go on this trip with my family in December, I then go, okay, babe, well, let me look and see what our budget is looking like. And then after that, I'm like, listen, we can go, but nigga, ain't no eating out for these many months and da-da-da-da. And then at that point, we together can say, all right, that's something we want to move forward with, or no, we ain't trying to give up motherfucking seafood every Friday.
But it sounds like based off of what you just said, it sounds like you are doing exactly what Fantasia said. We should be a unit, not you overtaking.
But that's not what you said.
No. It is though, because based off of the example you just gave, it didn't sound like you tried to overthrow him. It was like, this is what it is. Y'all talked about it. We came to an agreement together.
But you just said that he has the final say so.
And he didn't. It was me.
Right.
Because I'm the one that's looking at the money.
So first of all, the final say so came out wrong. So basically what I meant by that is, now he will go relay that message to his family. Nah, we not doing that.
So he can look like to the outside world he's the man. So it's all about basically make your men look like they in charge and speak to him kindly. That's all y'all niggas need.
No. It literally go back to what I just said about the president. They all convene over a situation, and then he signs the bill. That's just how it goes. We can work together. So he's the face of the family. Yes. Okay. He's the face of the family. There you go. That's what it is.
Okay. So
hence the head, because that's where your face is.
Right.
That's literally all that means. And that's, again, go back to what I said in the beginning. It's not, submission don't mean a slave.
Right.
You can't say shit like, no, be seen, not heard. That's not what it is. But that's how it always gets taken when people hear that word. And so then you hear women, nah, this nigga don't do nothing. Nah, I'm better with it. Like, that's how it comes out, because that word is triggering. But that's not what it means.
Okay. So using finances, again, I have a spreadsheet because, that's just me. So I got a spreadsheet. I send that shit to him whenever anything fucking changes. So my spreadsheet has, this is how much money we both put into the account. These are the days that it's supposed to fall. These are how many bills we have to, we're left with, whatever. So on the flip side, let's say he asked, or not asked, but said, hey, there's a family trip in December. You think we could go? And I looked at him and I was like, well, nigga, you see the spreadsheet? Like, what the fuck? You know what our money is looking like. So for me, I guess for me, when someone is saying they want to be a leader, why not go on the spreadsheet yourself and fucking count the money and then fucking make the determination?
This way y'all so confusing, because you literally was just talking about I'm better at it. So, you know what I'm saying? Why can't I make that decision? Now you're saying he came to you and you like, nigga, look at the spreadsheet.
No.
No. I'm saying it went the way that I said originally. But what I'm saying is, if you are a leader, then fucking go on there and fucking look at the fucking budget yourself, and you could see whether we have it or we don't.
Since you gotta have the final say and all that.
But then if the nigga just make a decision, then you gonna get on him about that. So what if he be like, all right, he see the spreadsheet, man, we can make that shit work, and then he don't say nothing to you. Hey, we go until later.
No, that's totally different. No, you have to communicate.
Right. So you're not taking out the communication piece.
So you have to be like, babe, I was looking at our budget. And, you know, my family wants to go on this vacation in December. And, you know, I think if we cut back on X, Y, and Z, I think we could do it. What do you think? The same way that I came to him, he could also do the same fucking thing. Because while I am the person that runs the finances in my home, all of that information is made available to him. So if
now, I'm about to stump you just a little bit.
No, you ain't.
Keyword, what you just said. Because I am the one who makes the decision over finances. Well, guess what? Isn't that him respecting your authority or your leadership in that aspect?
Yeah, but we don't use that head of household bullshit in this house. So that's
what it is. It's the terms. And that goes back to what I was saying about the submission. It's like people hear terms and they trigger them, but it's like, it's not head of household, submission, all that stuff. Like, nah, those are just words. Those are just defined words in the book. And that's what it is. But like, we can't accept that. It's like,
because when I ask a dude to explain what that means, y'all say the shit that you're saying right now. You want to have the final say so, but at the same time, you're agreeing that you may not be the motherfucker that's proficient in the area that we're discussing. Why the fuck are you
making
face of a
decision that you don't know
made?
about? That's not like our president. You making decisions on some shit that you know nothing the fuck about.
Why not? Why can't you go to your family and say, hey, you know, Shay was looking at our budget and we can make it. There's nothing wrong with that. Right. There's nothing wrong with being a partner. There's nothing wrong with being a team with your wife.
Instead of being it, in other words, instead of being it like, okay, this guy is going to be the head or the face of the family, why can't it be that the married couple is the face of the family? Why can't it be both of y'all making decisions and everybody to the outside world be like,
honestly, just because people don't want to let go of the old way. Like you said, just like you said, people pick and choose the shit they want to take out of the Bible. People like want to hold on to the old way. And some of that is men are still run shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not black men, whatever. Men still run shit. And they not giving that up. No, yeah, but that's what... Yo, I hate you. But that's all it is people not wanting to give up the old way of thinking. That's literally all it is.
Well, y'all niggas...
It boils down to male ego. That's how I feel.
Yes.
If you know better, you'll do better. And
but
y'all
we
niggas
have
need to start knowing.
Too.
Know that.
I have an ego too. If I'm the one that motherfucking punches the numbers in every month, if I'm the one that makes sure that we have enough money to pay these bills and we still able to go on vacations and we still able to eat out, then put some respect on my fucking name.
Hey,
don't
JT,
be
put some
out
respect
here
on her fucking name.
and tell people we going on vacation like you the one that razzle dazzle that shit up. No, it was me.
Literally, hold up. So you're saying what I said? You want the credit? That's what I'm saying. No, that's what's going on in relationships. No. Everybody wants the credit. Everybody wants to be in charge, as opposed to just like.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that in the areas that he runs or he's stronger in, then he gets that. That's him. I know this is. Listen, Joe is this, and I am this. Period. But there's no. Listen, if that nigga thinks that I'm running around here calling him the head of my household, he got another motherfucking thing coming. Because ain't none of that.
I'm working on her, JT. I'm working on.
You work on these nuts, because that ain't happening.
Hey, no, no.
It's just
No.
how I feel. I just feel like we're both a partner, and partners, and we both contribute in the ways that we contribute into this relationship, into our household, into our family, and so we both have to give each other equal respect in everything that we do.
All right, yeah, but remember, even in partnership, somebody names go first. Remember that company that we all worked for. They started that company together, but the dude with the B, his name is first.
Alphabetical.
I mean,
No, because the second one is A.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's what I'm saying. It
I know
just
we
is
giving
what
up
it
with a
is. No, I said the B and
All
A.
right.
But that's what I'm saying. Like even in law partnerships, they always have Cochran and Johnson associated.
Y'all can put whatever name up there as you fucking want to. When it comes to certain fucking departments in this world, I am the CEO of this. You are the CEO of that, and together we making shit work. Ain't no
this
motherfucking
is our corporation, and this is the department that I'm running. That's the department you run.
So who you think runs shit in the Nose Carter household?
Beyonce.
Facts.
Yikes.
She had the nigga in the music video looking sad.
Rubbing her feet.
Put some respect on Jay-Z's name.
That nigga ain't been the same since Lemonade.
Oh,
you fucking kidding me?
Keyword is was. Keyword is he is now Sean Carter.
He was Jay-Z when Beyonce was messing with that old big head, funny looking Bama in high school. Put some respect on his name.
Put some respect on my bitch name. Who this the same nigga making big pimping and all this other shit. And look what she got this nigga doing now.
Singing Song Cry in the middle of a Beyonce concert with the blue lights.
Yikes.
Come on now. Come on now.
This is terrible. Come on, Jay-Z. Come on, man.
Who run the world? Girls. Fuck out of here.
Not true. Okay.
I mean, you don't think so, but
that's
just
true.
know. We don't need y'all to think so. Go ahead and lead blindly while whole time we running the whole show. It's okay.
Hey, that's all good. That's all good. Keyword: blindly.
As long as y'all think
he's up front leading while you're running the show.
And Shay,
it's literally the same thing.
Shay said it. It's y'all fucking ego. As long as in y'all fucking mind y'all feel like y'all running something, when whole time you don't know what the fuck you doing, you making decisions and don't even fucking know. We probably letting y'all think y'all made a decision, and whole time we implement what the fuck we wanted. As long as y'all think that y'all fucking ego is being stroked, y'all are good. And whole time it's not.
And guess what? That equate to what I said. Hey, look, long as we a team. Hey,
well,
if
fellas,
I'm out here
we like our ego stroked too.
Right.
Hey, you get it stroked.
No, we don't.
No.
Hey.
Women egos do not be getting stroked.
They sure don't.
Whole time.
Yeah, y'all do. Y'all stroke each other fakely. Y'all stroke each other fakely. Yes, bitch. Come on.
We want it from our husband.
Hey,
we gonna always lift up our other black queens.
Boots.
We talking about.
Come on, Nails. All right, I see you. Y'all get enough of that.
No, we don't. We don't get it from our kings.
Ain't nobody saying, all right, King, I see you. Shape up looking right.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Oh
Dice literally has a shirt that's hella popular on her page that's celebrating Black Kings.
That part. And you have a couple.
That's true. Thank you.
So thank you.
I
such a goddamn
Dice
mouth.
did it on Instagram, by the way.
Dice did it. You can see plenty of Dice did it on my IG. Mr. Victory or nothing.
Look, shameless plugs. So look, basically in a nutshell, niggas ain't shit. So that's what we concluded. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. Look, Duncan about to get mad. Like, hold on. We
like, wait a goddamn. We about to be here another 2 hours. Nah, start over. Run it back. No, everybody, we just need to learn to work together. We need to stop hating on each other and start loving each other and talking to each other, and let's work this thing out together.
That's Duncan's ending to this topic. Shay's ending is, nigga, fuck your big ass piece of chicken. Fuck me serving you your plate. I work, you work, and we need to contribute 50-50 in this bitch.
Hey, let me ask you something real quick. Would y'all rather go back to the way where it used to be, where y'all didn't really leave the house? Y'all only stayed home and took care of kids and cleaned and cooked?
I have my days.
Yeah, some days I would be with it, but then I look at my children and be like, no, I need to get the fuck out.
Because that misconception is out there too. Like, it's like, all right, niggas ain't providing or whatever like they used to. But at the same time, women wasn't out in the street and all that stuff. No, they were home. So it's like, just like you said, we pick and choose what we want from the Bible. We pick and choose what we want. It's like, all right, I want to be taken care of, but I want to be able to go out with my friends and drink everyone too. No, that's not what happened. They stayed home, they cleaned, they
Wait,
cooked,
they couldn't go out with their friends. See, now that's
hold up. Y'all know that's what happened, right?
No, my grandmother still went out with her friends, so I don't know.
They had friends come over or whatever. It wasn't a lot of that.
And they went over their friend's house.
Yeah, but that's it. And what did they do?
We don't know.
And they normally took kids. They normally talked about their spouses or whatever. And that's it. They wasn't out getting drunk, like all that stuff. Like, they wasn't turning up. So it's like, what do you want? Do you want the luxuries that you have today that come with the money that you earn?
What I
look, you know what I'm saying? Or you want to be taken care of? Because men don't, like we've always said, women didn't have rights and everything back in them days.
But men want women to behave in that manner.
That's the
but
thing.
They're not doing the shit that
exactly.
men were doing then.
Men want it both ways.
Well, that's a whole other subject.
Men want a female to sit up there and be the Susie homemaker, woman, bitch joint. Want her to fucking be in the house and taking care of the kids, cleaning, cooking, sucking dick, everything. Everything you fuck under the sun.
Both of y'all, when y'all say sucking dick, y'all say it in a way. It just sounds nasty, but in a good way. Carry on.
But look, then at the same point, if we're doing all that, then you need to, okay, we at home then. Like, you need to be providing. But then y'all be the same as, oh, this gold digger bitch, she don't even work and shit. I'm paying all the goddamn bills. So what do you want it? When we working, we out here providing and putting forth money towards the household to make us comfortable, so you don't feel like you got to be the one slaving to bring everything to the household. Not only are we equal with how we're working, now it's not equal inside the home, because now I have a second job, which is that same whole Susie maker shit. So which one do you want it? Do you want us to be the Susie homemaker where you're providing, or do you want us to be equals where when we get in the home, guess what? I might clean today and your ass might clean tomorrow. It is what the fuck it is. Like, niggas want it both ways, and we're here to tell you we're fucking tired of this shit.
Okay, now second question, just your thoughts. Thoughts. What are your thoughts on, say, okay, you did work, and
we do
y'all
work.
Husbands, y'all do work. But I'm saying, what's your thought on y'all working and y'all husbands staying home and only taking care of the kids and cooking and cleaning? Would y'all be good? Would y'all be good with that?
If that's his duty and I make enough to cover the bills,
I'm with
it. He's gonna be home and doing all those things.
Y'all would respect that?
Dog, that's gonna save me fucking money for fucking daycare. Like, do you know how much I'm paying for fucking daycare? Hell, fuck yeah, I be with this shit. Oh, you gonna pick them up from school and take them back and clean up and cook?
I understand. No, okay. Let me rephrase the question. Do you think women as a majority will respect that?
I can't speak for all women. No. Like, I mean,
if men were at home, kids, and a woman was out there working, and she came home to a clean house, cooked meals, she knew that her kids got to their school activities,
and no bitch has been in her bed.
No bitch has been in her bed, and her niggas not over there complaining about the shit. Why wouldn't she be?
Right.
If she can financially, if she can
cover the whole everything, then fuck yeah.
Why not?
Okay. Just a question. I was just wondering what y'all think about that.
He don't believe us
at all.
No.
I can't speak for all the little hood rat joints. That's like, fuck that. Like, but real women, why the fuck would we have a problem with that? Like, you're pulling your fucking weight. Just like if it was reversed, like if the man is paying for everything and like, okay, I'm not working at all, so then I'll go ahead and make sure that the kids, their lunches are together.
A man would have the same expectation.
Exactly. That part.
Gotcha. Interesting.
But y'all niggas is broke, so y'all need y'all bitches to work. So
the cost of living is too high, honey.
Right. Especially in the DC area.
That
y'all motherfuckers is with y'all bitches because y'all can't afford rent on your own anyway. Y'all don't even love her.
Talking about, can I use y'all gas car from work? Gas up the pacer. Gas up the pacer.
The pacer.
The 2001 pacer.
But you the head though. You the king though.
Come on now.
Woo,
I'm drying up just thinking about this raggedy
All right,
shit.
television,
TVNT time.
television.
Look, he even know the segments.
television.
I guess we'll talk about a show that we know you watch, Power.
Oof.
I didn't
Man.
watch it, but I heard who
Oh,
died.
well, then we can't talk about it.
We
then.
can't talk
But
about
I
it.
heard who died.
I wouldn't do that for it.
Yeah, we're not gonna ruin it for you.
Y'all go ahead and tell me. I ain't watched since I've been at your house, child. Just go ahead and tell me what's happening.
So you behind.
Girl, I ain't thinking about no goddamn Power.
Why not? This episode was kind of lit.
This was, I think, their best episode in like 3 seasons.
I wouldn't say all that. It was the best one this season, though.
That's why I haven't been excited to watch Power, because last season was.
No, they had some dry ass seasons.
Hell yeah! Last season, I was just like, "What the fuck? What are we doing? Just kill everybody."
And you actually, what made this week good is one of my biggest problem with the show. They are too clingy. So remember, kill Ned in the first season. Like Power is clingy on. Yeah, Power has been clinging on to characters. Like some people should have been dead. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, no, we can't get rid of them.
Like Tariq.
Yes.
Hashtag
like
kill Tariq.
He got to hashtag go. Kill Tariq. Hashtag Tariq gotta go. Hashtag punch Tariq in the face. Hashtag I'm sick of Tariq.
Hashtag get Keisha the fuck about it, because she feeling herself. God
damn it. I don't want to kill off Lala.
Why? Because she fine.
But I mean, yeah.
Her character. Her character.
But goddamn, her character getting the hell on my nerves.
What she been doing, y'all?
So feeling herself, because
she feeling herself.
Tommy putting a little battery in her back, so she up here talking sassy to Tasha. Child, look, she thinks she the queen.
Like she wasn't the broke best friend for 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Now she with the new ghost supposedly, and so she carrying it
the
like
new ghost.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because they swap places essentially.
Y'all tell me what happened to Proctor, because I've been seeing it all over the internet. So I mean, I know the nigga dead. Sorry if that was a spoiler, nigga. It's Thursday.
By this time, it's Thursday. If you ain't watched it yet, like, you wildin'. No, Tommy lit that nigga the fuck up.
That nigga. First, hey, Shay, this nigga, he didn't come in with like a pistol.
Nigga.
This nigga came in with like heavy artillery.
With several clips.
And was just shooting the apartment up.
But why? What did Proctor do?
Because which I don't understand why the fuck, because he said he wasn't going to be a snitch, but he told that he was going to testify against Tommy. Yes. So Tommy found the fuck out. But I don't know. I still don't understand if he was just saying that to that person, or if he really meant he was going to.
He was going to do it.
Because then why did he tell Benny he wasn't going to be no rat? He was like, I'm not doing it.
Because Benny is his cousin, and Benny is also like in the actual mob. So
he ain't want to look bad to him.
Yeah, they take that shit seriously. Because Benny was just like, I don't care what the fuck happened. You can't be no fucking rat. Like,
so in a nutshell, Shay, so when he said that he was going to do that, he didn't tell Ghost who he's testifying against. He was just like, yo, I got to testify against this nigga. Like, I need to keep me and my daughter safe. So, like, can I stay here at the penthouse? And Tommy found out that he was going to be testifying against.
He named
the nigga and heard it. He was like, all right, bet. So, of course, Tariq helped the nigga.
Oh my God.
Like, leave the back door open, Tariq. But Tariq was smart enough to get Proctor's daughter out. But Proctor must have knew he was going to die or something was going to pop off, which he should know dealing with Tommy and Ghost. Like, he knew some shit was going to go off. So he had gave his daughter this necklace, and it had a hard drive in it. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is on that hard drive, because he told his daughter, this is an insurance policy. So just, if anything ever happened to me, keep this. I want to know who the fuck that's going to take down, because
it's going to take down Tommy. It's going to take down Tommy.
But he said he got rid of the laptop. So you think he made it back up?
Yeah, that was a lie. He was lying. Yeah, he was lying. He was like, well, Tommy been scaring that nigga since season 2.
Right,
so
right.
I'm pretty sure he's had that, like, yo, this nigga ever get out of pocket,
then I gotta have some type of yeah.
This is my thing. Tommy done killed everybody on this show. Most of the kills have been done by this nigga, and they still trying to. But they still trying to get Ghost. They need to be trying to get Tommy ass.
Niggas scared of Tommy.
Child.
No. Because what it is for the most part, people don't know Tommy. It go back to that whole head shit. It's like you are known as the figurehead. No, but that's what I'm saying. Ghost was known as the leader of their organization. So it's like when they trying to do Rico cases over there, they don't care about them little minions at the bottom. We want that
Tommy
big nigga
ain't
at
no
the top.
little minion though.
No, he's not. Yeah, but he's not. He wasn't Ghost. You know what I'm saying? Ghost was the distributor. Ghost had the club. Like everything ran through him. So it's like, nah, we got to take the big guy out. That's all it is.
Because if you get rid of the little niggas, you can always replace them.
Yeah, they know Tommy is a lieutenant, but he's not Ghost.
But little do they know Tommy is doing better than fucking Ghost.
But he actually is Ghost. But
Tommy,
he actually is Ghost.
Dog.
From what I hear, he's out here. So.
He's in these streets. Like, he got his own little crew.
Some of the best episodes have been Tommy going off.
Yes.
Like, so... Yeah, and he went in that joint with heavy artillery.
Dog.
It was like, nah, I'm not shooting you in the head once.
Bruh.
Hey, shooting all his windows, all over the place,
going through that motherfucker
everywhere.
Like I was watching that scene, like, oh, hurry up and get out of there! But how, nigga? I don't know. I said, is this nigga about to die?
Like, how you gonna get out?
Thank goodness it wasn't ruined for me because people was posting the fucking obituary and shit. I'm so glad I did not see any of that shit because I would have been pissed if that episode got ruined.
Dog, I hate people.
Dog, people don't even wait 24 hours until it was like, okay, get it. Some of us actually watch it at midnight. Like, some of us watch it, but some people don't watch it until like it actually airs. People start posting this shit right after it airs.
I was gonna say that shit. I saw that shit before it even aired.
After the midnight joint, they probably watched it at midnight and was
they was like, oh, I hate that shit.
They're like, God damn it, Proctor.
I gotta stop ruining shows. Fuck y'all. No. That's what I'm about to do. Yeah, fuck
don't let it be no shows that I like. I'm gonna be mad.
But that's the thing.
Block me.
People don't do that to everything. People don't do that to everything. They only do it to the things that they know everybody watches. And I'm like, that's the Bama shit about it.
They want to be the first one to post some shit. That's what that is. They want some notoriety to be like, oh, I've been posted that shit. I seen that already.
I seen that shit.
Like, oh, y'all niggas late. Niggas always want to say, oh, y'all niggas late. Like,
no, nigga, I was asleep.
Right.
Fuck?
Got a whole ass job that I gotta go to.
I was drunk, passed out on the table.
Can't
wait to see this video.
I cannot fucking wait. You don't watch none of our other shows. I'm Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm so mad that they stretched this out.
When they could have made this 2 parts.
2 fucking parts, but I'm ready for part 3 because we said last week that's the part that we waiting on when they go in on fucking old man John and shit.
Yeah.
What is the nigga real name?
I don't know.
Fucking Ashley's husband, the old nigga.
The old nigga.
The white old nigga because it's 2 old niggas because Karen's nigga's old too.
His name is Karen's husband's name is Ray.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what this old nigga name is.
Nigga.
The old
Ashley,
white dude.
Ashley joint. What else?
Did you see the reunion to Marry That First Sight?
No, because I'm waiting to watch it with fucking B-Dub. So
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I know.
Well,
missing out on show. They know well. You better shut up.
No, this is not on the show.
Oh,
so you know,
I thought you were about to say, well, let me tell you the recap, bitch.
No. So my best friend's cousin is on the show. So we were talking because the final decision was already made. So we know that Keith did not want to stay married to Iris. And so my cousin was like, I was so happy he divorced her. So I was like, oh my God, why? And she was like, because she was immature, and I could see like he was making valid points, and she was like, you know, he's just not that type of dude. Like she was extra as fuck, and he's real chill and laid back and da da da. So the inside scoop was basically everybody in the family is kind of happy.
Ooh, but the mother seemed like.
Well, I guess everybody else in the family.
Oh, okay, now let's moms was flirting for TV. I mean,
you never know.
That's true. Yikes. They probably was like, all right. Enough. She did seem super childish and like, now I don't want to say childish, but she was like really immature when it came to talking about sex. And I get it, you're a virgin, but like you've done other acts, so like you're not that
The other
prude.
thing is she's stuck, the Iris is stuck up.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah, I guess I could.
You see, remember when the joint when she got mad because they drank some fucking juice and talking about how can your friend just go in my refrigerator? I was like, bitch.
And then my best friend brought up how when they were at the cabin and she was like going in and on and on and on about how she didn't want to drink in the morning. And my best friend doesn't drink. And even she was like, okay, I mean, if you don't want to drink, just shut the fuck up and don't drink.
Right. Just fucking be quiet. What's the show you watch, Market? Shit. What's the show that you watch, Duncan? God
there's Power. There's Ballers.
Niggas on it.
I
Oh
didn't watch
yeah, my
that.
husband watched that too.
Snowfall just went off. God damn.
I haven't watched
I
that.
don't watch
What?
that.
Yeah,
I
everybody
don't watch
keeps
that
saying
show.
I should watch
My husband
it.
watches it.
Watch
He says it's lit.
Snowfall,
It's a
man.
million seasons now.
It's only 3. They be
That's a
saying
lot.
3, and it's like 8 episodes, 8 to 10.
Listen. I can't even keep up with the shows that I gotta watch for this bitch. I'm gonna watch a whole new show.
She barely want to
Yeah,
watch these
I
shits, bro.
tried to turn on Love and Hip Hop. I turned that shit the fuck off. I can't.
Do that still come on?
It does.
Yep.
God damn. Why?
Multiple cities.
Nope.
Why?
Listen,
It's entertaining
I'm
to
sick
me.
of it. Well, I don't watch it, so.
I'm about to say, how you sick
Yeah.
of it, nigga? You don't watch that shit no more.
Yeah, I don't. I don't even know.
Nigga stopped watching after fucking Stevie and Jocelyn broke up.
I mean, before then.
But I'm about to start watching heavier. I mean, not that I stopped watching, but I heard Jim and Chrissy coming back to the New York joint, and I'm here for all that.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Well, that's
interesting.
That leads me to tea time because Tekashi 6ix9ine said that Jim Jones is a member of the gang. Are they called Trey?
He said Cardi was
that
too.
nigga was snitching on every. What did Cardi B even have? What did Jim Jones have to do with anything? What did these people have to do with it?
Dog, not a goddamn thing. The judge was even telling this nigga to chill. Like, nigga, that's not even what the fuck I asked
he's not trying to go to jail. Well, he's already there. Dog. He's trying to get the fuck out.
That nigga said, "Who the fuck I got to snitch on to get the fuck out of here?"
Man.
Like, he's gonna lose his fucking life.
Do you know the backstory?
Whether it's in jail or out of jail.
Do you know what happened? Because all I saw was the video of him being kidnapped, or I guess not kidnapped, but
they got them on like some RICO shit, and so you like what we were just talking about with Ghost or whatever. So that's like crime organizations, and like y'all just
what crimes were they committing though?
I mean, they call
killing people.
They
robbing,
call them
drugs,
domestic terrorist acts or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Money,
they'll use that shit for gangs, but not white people who kill a bunch of people. But that's neither here nor there. So yeah, they got them on some RICO joint, and RICO joints is always like, so a nigga killing somebody as opposed to being connected with a RICO killing, you looking at like an additional 20 years between the two. So. They got caught up and
he's telling on everybody like, well, this nigga used to do this and this person, because he was wasn't really he was a part of the gang, but like he wasn't doing no gang shit. He pretty much was giving niggas money and like, but he was kind of in it. But like he wasn't no gangster nigga. But I guess he got caught up some kind of way because some niggas. Well, did somebody send a hit out on him, or he was trying to send a hit out on somebody?
They tried to kill him. They smashed his baby mother. They kidnapped him, or this and that. He was like, so y'all want me to not snitch? Y'all want me to go to jail for niggas who do this to me? So I mean, hey.
So how do you feel about that?
I mean, we old school, and old school is just like, first of all, the whole snitching thing. Let's dispel the snitching thing. It's like snitching is not out like someone who's a law-abiding citizen that like somebody killed their son and they tell the police. The snitching is that is when you are actively involved in the crime and you tell to reduce or diminish your sentence.
I understand that part, but I'm saying if the people that I was doing these crimes with then try to kidnap me, kill me, rob me, fuck my baby daddy, and all this other shit, I mean that same street code still applies.
You don't know that you roaming around with these type of niggas.
So you're supposed to take that 60 years sentence?
Hey, he talked a lot. He went in every city.
He talked more than he was supposed to talk. Like that question that they was asking.
And everybody knows you don't fuck with Jay Prince. He disrespected Jay Prince. He went to Chicago and disrespected them niggas. He went to LA and disrespected them niggas. Like,
that's because he felt like he had the backing of this fucking gang. So he felt like he could do whatever the fuck he
thought it was
like
sweet because of them niggas that he's now saying, why would I want to go to jail for them niggas when they did this to me? Well, them the same niggas that was
protecting you
to disrespect everybody,
to talk shit and troll everybody.
He shot at Chief Keef in New York City, and they got gun laws. Like, you know what I'm saying? You was a part of all of it, man. I don't want to hear.
I hear that. I totally get it. I just don't know if I'm protecting the bitches that was trying to kill me and fuck my baby daddy. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm not built for jail, so I would have been like, "What you need
I'm
to
a
know?"
law-abiding citizen though, so I'm not gonna have
Right.
to
Yeah,
worry about
look,
any of that.
I
I'm not
pay. I
about none
pay
of that life.
taxes.
I'm saying, but this nigga
Look,
was telling
who
on
hate my husband?
everybody. I
Yeah.
just,
Talk
I
Now
don't even
that's the
everybody.
shit.
understand.
That's the shit I didn't like, and that's the shit.
He talking about
Like,
who the fuck is in the gang. Like, did you ever have any dealings with this nigga? Like, dog, get the fuck. Dog, I was in fucking
Them,
tears when Cardi reposted that Kiki joint. Like, I don't even know this man.
right? That's
If
what
I
I'm
was
like. Why
walking
is you
down the
bringing
street,
Cardi up?
I
Why?
wouldn't
Why are
know
you
nothing.
bringing Jim Jones if they have nothing to do with your case?
Jim Jones in Miami in the
That's
gym trying to get his
that's what I'm
weightlifting on.
saying.
Y'all
Like,
leave that man
leave
alone.
them people alone. Like,
them
you
memes were
Then they trying to be in
hilarious
that thug
though.
life.
I
Dog,
was
all of them.
dying.
Dog, them memes was funny as
Child.
shit, bro. Like,
I mean,
he
they
was
normally
telling on
are.
everybody.
Did y'all
They
Look,
normally
hear?
are.
Did y'all hear that they have finally declared I guess white supremacy groups as like domestic terrorists?
yes, as a terrorist, yeah, I heard that. It
How
took them
long did
long
it
as
take
fuck
them to
enough.
do it?
Y'all know why they
Right.
did that shit, right?
No.
This is my opinion. The reason why is because now white people are getting shot up at Walmart. Now they fucking dying. So now it's a fucking issue for
It's
America.
affecting
Yeah.
their community.
When
So
they was
now it's
just
an
killing
issue.
us,
But
ain't nobody give a fuck. But now that these motherfuckers is
of
going
course
out here and
not.
just killing any and every fucking body because they mad at the Jews or they mad at the fags, or they mad at the niggas, whatever.
They like,
Yeah.
nah, we can't do this. This is a problem. Just like when drugs, nobody gave a fuck about drugs running rampant through black neighborhoods. But as soon as it started running rampant through the suburbs, oh nah, look, war on
Right.
drugs, nigga. We got to cut this shit out. Oh yeah, now it's a problem, huh? All right,
Yep.
motherfuckers.
That's how it goes.
Crazy.
That's normally how it goes.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh,
Supposedly they try and impeach y'all president. Good luck.
I don't want Mike Pence to be the president.
me,
So,
Shay, I said it earlier. I
I
said it.
mean,
I was like, we don't want that nigga.
we really
He
don't.
ain't no
No, he's
better.
worse. To me, he's worse.
No, he think you can electrocute Gaten into straight.
He's
What else you think he thinking?
Trump is an idiot. I don't think that Mike Pence is an idiot.
He's just
Yeah.
evil.
So that's why I'm like,
He might do some calculated evil
Yeah.
right.
shit. Mm-hmm.
I don't fuck with him at all. I don't really see him getting impeached. And my thing is, they been had this information on this nigga.
Right.
So if they wanted to get him impeached, they would have been started this shit. The fact that they would start in the end of September of 2019 when the fucking re-election is next year any fucking way, it's just like,
right. They try and push some shit through real quick.
no, they're not trying to push nothing through, because if they were, they would have did it 3 years ago when
Right.
they've been had
Right.
this fucking information on him to get him impeached.
Facts.
They don't really,
Right.
they're putting on a fucking show. This whole thing is a
For
fucking
the
show.
Republicans. So they're like, no, we trying to do what we
Yeah,
gotta do.
like,
Oh man, it just didn't go through in time. All right, next election. Like, nah, nigga.
Yeah. They bugging.
I'm ready for fall TV to come back.
What's coming back in the fall?
Ready. This Is Us and a million little
shit.
things.
This
nigga.
Is Us.
My fucking shows that make me
Man,
cry.
because Dice is
My little
sensitive.
emo shows. Those my little emo shows. I be on the couch like, ooh, no.
Hey,
At least Proctor will be alive on a million little things.
This Is Us is.
You don't like it?
No, I do.
You don't like
no,
that
This Is Us is a.
Oh. This is what?
You be crying?
This. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I don't. people have cut some onions up. Once a try.
I'm behind on that show too. Whew.
Oh,
Jesus,
that show's
I didn't
so
watch.
good.
I didn't see none of the last season.
Girl,
Listen.
it was some slow episodes though last season, but it was also some good
I
ones.
just
So catch
don't
up.
like TV that much. But
and here you are on a podcast talking about current events and
I
TV
know
and social media.
I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna try. That's what I'm gonna do. Since I wasn't invited to the Henny Bar Crawl, I guess I'll spend this weekend catching up.
Just because you were drunk and don't remember the invite, blame Dice.
At this point, the listeners even know, like, don't tell me shit or say shit to me when I'm drunk. When I'm drunk, I black out. I don't know what happened. That's why I only drink around people I trust. Because otherwise, it would not be a good look.
Oh my goodness. I can't deal. I don't have no more tea.
Either. How about you, Duncan?
You got some tea for us? To add to tea time?
No. No tea.
Let's see. We gonna include you in some good, bad, and release. You got some good, bad, and release?
Sure. Y'all go first though.
Oh, niggas.
Well, one of y'all go first. I'll go in the middle, then the other go last.
Okay. I'll go. Mine is all wrapped into one. So, my college homecoming is coming up within the next a little less than a month, or around a month or so. So, me and my sorority sisters have been chatting because we're going to get possibly like matching shirts and Dice did it. So like I'm trying to spearhead that. So at first we were talking on chat, but everybody is not on iPhone, and that's hella annoying being in a group chat with people without that. So we end up going to GroupMe. So it was one of my sorority sisters who we were trying to add to the group, and for some reason, like, I don't know, we like, maybe she's at work, maybe this the wrong number, like, we don't know, blah blah. So then the person, or my sister, was like, I really hate y'all. This is after we've been talking for about a couple hours in this group me. So anybody who was at work probably was hella annoyed by all these messages. But it was like, I don't like y'all. And we was just like, LOL, like, why? Like, what are you talking about? And it was like, because I'm in jail. So we just like, like, and if you know her, like, there's the last person on the planet you expect to be in jail. So I'm just like, bitch, what you talking about? Like, I'm like,
They let you
whatever.
have your phone in jail? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Look, and that's what one of my other sisters said, was like, they got GroupMe in jail? Like, what? And we just like, what the fuck? Like, jail done upgraded. Like, what's going on? Don't worry about it. Like, I'll be released soon. Like, don't stress about it. So we just like, I'm totally fucking confused, like, how you're in jail and why you're mad at us because you're in jail and we didn't know. And like, how are you even talking to us? Like, I'm so confused. Fast forward, long story short, it was a fucking catfish. So apparently our sister has changed her number years ago. And this person has been pretending to be our fucking sister. Like, I haven't texted her in years.
Wow.
But one of our sisters talks to her regularly, or thought she was talking to her regularly. And whole time, it is a whole fucking stranger.
Oh my God.
What?
And this motherfucker said, y'all keep texting me and adding me to group, so I just couldn't help but to keep on playing along. Nigga, we went the fuck off. We was like, bitch, what the fuck? You little bored ass motherfucker. Like, then deleted them from the fucking group me and was like, fuck that nigga. This motherfucker go back on the text group and was like, hi y'all. I said, bitch, stop fucking. We got a whole ass catfish line sister, and I'm just like, what the fuck? We finally connected and got our sister's real number and was like, bitch, you got a whole ass imposter. And our sister that had been talking to her was like, nigga, I be hitting you up on your birthday and all these holidays. I'm like, yo, what's good, blah blah. And I'm just like, how the fuck you ain't know it was her? Like, fucking crazy that like we really thought it was her, and it's some fucking random ass motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
And they got the nerve to hit us back up on a text.
That hate y'all is what
like,
took
no,
me out.
because you can't even fucking block a nigga from a text group. Just like, you little bitch. Like, suck a dick. I hope it's a little kid. Like,
Hey, y'all took me out. Ooh, Jesus.
so I cannot even fucking deal, bro. Like, good, bad, and release. I'm releasing your little whack ass and hope you fucking get some goddamn friends. It's bad because we literally fucking playing it, and so sorry for my other sisters that been fucking talking to your ass. And you ain't got not near piece of none of them messages. And the good, at least we finally got connected with the bitch. Like, with the real nice sister, please stand up. But girl, a hot mess. That's all I got.
Duncan.
Who next?
Good, bad, and release. Good. Nigga is down 50 pounds.
My nigga.
I'm hating.
I got 22 to go. So I said I was trying to hit 200 by the end of the year. So I'm at 222. So I mean, you start the year 271. That, I should hit 22 pounds in fucking 3-4 months. So that's good.
That's lit. Are you exercising like every day, or like you?
I realized I went to the gym for the first time today in like 4 or 5 weeks because I hurt my foot. So, but before that I was.
So this diet.
Okay, that's how you know.
Yeah, so add the diet and all these Virgo celebrations a nigga did put on, because I actually got down to like 215, so a nigga did put back on like 7. So I was just like,
so you're literally just focusing on your diet.
I've been the last month doing that. So,
but it's still working for you.
Yeah, but not really because I gained like 7 pounds back. So,
but that's because you've been turned up and you went out of town and drinking.
Yeah. So that's a plus. Good, bad. I really have realized in the last 2 weeks that I'm a fucked up individual. I got shit going on, and I just need to better myself. I need to go see my therapist again, and yeah, but I don't know where she is.
Wait a minute.
Miss her. No, I just.
Duncan is not a bad individual.
I'm just learning that I'm still holding on to old shit, and it's really fucking up. Like, you know what I'm saying? My for real.
Your ability to be better.
For real progression. So, I need to work on that, and I'm gonna release. God damn it! I'm gonna release this attitude because people just be irking me. And I've been wanting to like really punch some people lately.
Oh shit! Not punching.
I've been wanting to fight. Yeah.
You are a law-abiding citizen.
I know. I've been wanting to fight, Joe. Like
we too old for that. We might put a muscle fight.
Yeah,
we can't do that no more.
Yeah, that too. I thought you were about to say something else. I'm like, yeah, niggas will get hurt out here now.
Like,
I told you my foot was hurt.
You might pull a muscle.
Yeah, I told you my foot was messed up. I had a boot on and everything.
Oh wow, bitch, and your back be fucked up.
Yeah. But I just ain't never wear it around, y'all, because I ain't want y'all to fry me. I ain't gonna fry. Niggas be fried.
Nigga be in pain just not to get fried.
Look, I wore the most comfortable shoes I could. Be like,
that's why that nigga got the fuck up out of there that quick, because his foot was hurting. Like she said, let me get the fuck home because this hurt.
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to take it off for like 4 weeks, and I ended up taking it off for like 2.
Negro.
But yeah, I'm back. I ran. I was like, oh shit, I'm definitely out of shape because I was definitely that nigga might be 222, but damn it, I felt like I was like 280. I was like, shit. I was running like breathing all heavy. I was like, God damn, what the hell? So,
ooh, Jesus.
What about you, boo?
So the bad is I went to the goddamn doctors on Monday and them motherfuckers didn't tell me nothing. So I got to go back to the doctors on October 3rd. And a bitch is just still stressed out because I told y'all that I already went on the internet and looked up all the symptoms. And so now I'm like, oh, I got that symptom. Oh, I got that symptom too. And what really worried me was because last year when the same thing happened and I went to see the doctor, she was like, oh, no, you good. But this time when I went there, she was like, nah, you got to go and get that looked at. So I was just like, oh, okay.
It's stressing you out even more.
It is. And I had to wait until October 3rd. And that's just stressed me out. So there's that. I started this goddamn keto diet and I don't know what the fuck is going on because I don't even eat meat, pause. But I'm not even like a meat eater. So this diet has been...
It's rough for you.
It is, because it's just, I like fresher foods, and this is all about some damn grease and chicken and cheese and bacon, and I don't know. But when I go to the gym, because I wear a heart rate monitor, that's one of the key things of being at this particular gym. My heart rate is always insane. So at first I thought it was because when I went to Connecticut, there wasn't a gym that was closed. So I didn't go to the gym for like 6 days. So the first 2 days when I was back in the gym, I was like, all right, well, my heart rate is up because I took 6 days off. I don't usually go that long. But like even today when I went, it was just like I wasn't even running. I was just walking and my fucking heart rate was just crazy. So the coach was like, it's, you know, because I changed my diet, I got to give it a couple more days to like even out. So cool. That's a good. The release, I just want to release this weight because I don't plan to eat this fucking diet for the rest of my life.
I'm trying to tell you.
I don't want to be I don't mind the gym I go to, but god damn, I go like 6 fucking days a week, 5-6 days a week. And it's just like, what the fuck do I have to do to get rid of this gut, Jesus? I just want to see my vagina again. That's it.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
That's all I want. So I want to release.
Girl, get American.
I mean, that's what I've been doing, but I'm not happy. And I'm going on vacation, and in my mind, I was like, I'm gonna lose this much by this date. I'm gonna lose this much by that. And the first month, I was doing everything. I got to my little goal, but I got on the scale this morning, and the goal that I set for the month of September, child, unless I start eating celery for these next 6 days, it is not in the cards for me.
Yikes.
Oh no.
So, and then if I go to this damn Henny bar crawl, that is pretty much wrap.
It's gonna be all bad. God dang.
But that sounds
It's gonna be all fun,
amazing.
It does sound amazing.
And it's gonna be
You
nice
gonna go,
legislation
Duncan?
this time.
I think I may.
Yeah.
I think I may. I'm gonna look for the link when we get off this phone.
I already got it saved on my iPad, ready to go.
Yeah, I don't have an iPad.
Listeners, meet us there, don't beat us there.
Hey.
Henny bar crawl.
Henny bar
this
crawl.
Saturday, DC, be there.
Hey, what bars are they at? The U Street joints?
I'm not Google. Just go on there and look.
Okay, all right.
I don't know about hard, my G. I'm not the promoter.
It's Henny. It don't even matter.
Hey,
right.
You're right. Okay.
It'd be Henny in Georgetown. I'm there.
Hey.
Look, it don't matter.
Touche, because I was down there last week. I'm just
with the bougie joint.
Man, hey Slim, them big old hats will hurt you, dog.
But you had 3.
I don't know.
I had one by myself, and I shared with the group.
I don't know how you had one by yourself.
Because
I get brain freezes when we share them joints. The fact that you had one by yourself and share something, like you were wilding. And they put nothing but liquor.
I'm having a tough time in life, and I was just like, you know what? I'm going to enjoy this.
We're going to have some offline talks because we too close as friends for niggas to be having tough times in life that we don't know about.
I didn't even know your foot was fucked up. I was just thinking that, like, all of us be going through shit, and we don't never know until after the shit is over. Like, yeah, I broke my leg. I'm good now. Like, oh
yeah, I did it.
Like, bitch, when?
I did it when I did that football event, and I hurt my foot.
Nigga, we be in a group chat almost every day, and at not one time did you mention that.
No, I thought I did. I thought I posted a picture with the boot on at some point.
Did not.
Hold on, let me see if I can find a picture.
We don't need you looking for receipts. We thank you guys for tuning in as always. Go ahead and hit us up on Instagram at the Chatty Patties. On our Instagram, we got and Twitter. That's the same. But we also got our link tree on our Twitter that gives you links to everywhere that we are streaming, as well as a link to our website that has embedded episodes. You want to plug anything, Duncan?
Hey, can I be chatting Patrick this week?
Do you want to plug anything?
Anything.
You can follow me, IG, Mr. Victory or Nothing. Also, you can follow me at Marcus and Ceremonies. I MC and host events, man. Get at me. You should hire me. # you should hire me. And
hashtag you should hire me. Hashtag Black Men Do Cheat.
Hashtag Black Men Do Cheat. Hashtag I'm gonna do my first
Black women cook.
I'm gonna do my first moment of victory in like 2 months. Tonight, actually.
Well, y'all make sure y'all tune into Moment of Victory as well.
Weekly motivationals. I haven't been feeling like motivating people because I've been going through my own stuff. But I got my wings back. And so it'll be aired tomorrow at midnight, actually. So when you get up, drive to work, listen to it, be about 20 minutes, get your day going.
How about that? Thank you for tuning in, and we will chat with you guys next week.
Bye.
Black men don't cheat.
Oh, they do.